All right, I'm about to make a breakfast with French toast and an omelet with mushroom, ham, Italian sausage, and pepper. Okay, there was somebody yesterday I was talking to in Law and Crime that doesn't know how to cook, and they said there's something about the only he can do is boil water. I'll show you a step by step how to make French toast and an omelet real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little different spin on French toast. I like to use a buttermilk instead of milk. You know what I mean? Just gives it a better flavor, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But I use nutmeg and cinnamon as well. And let's go. Let's get this ball rolling. All right, what I'm going to do is make an omelet plus French toast. As you see here, I already chopped up mushroom and pepper over here, okay? I have butter bread for this, okay? I have my peppered ham over here. We have that buttermilk, and I have my cinnamon and nutmeg over here. Italian sausage here. Yeah, so my eggs over here. First, I'm going to saute this in olive oil. My buddy Greg down there in Connecticut, I was talking to him about steak tips and barbecue and stuff like that. But this stuff here I told you about, these bottles come in handy. So what you can do with these bottles, if you have olive oil, you know how it comes in a big jug, or sesame oil, you know what I mean? You can put them in empty bottles, you know what I'm saying? So I have a couple of those here. You can use it for like, if you want to make homemade syrup, you put like syrup in one and put a little bit of honey in there. It's good to have. I also have that in the fridge, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I already have that stuff made. But like I said, these bottles come in handy. As you can see, watch. I'm going to, just like so, you know what I mean? Right in there. Alright, I'm going to heat this pan up. Right over here. Spread this oil around like so, you know what I mean? Real easy there, you know? Don't be afraid of your stove. Alright, I'm going to saute the vegetables inside of coconut oil. I'm going to put this over here and melt this over here. While that's doing that, I'm going to get my Alright, so I threw 2 eggs in over here. Next up, I'm going to throw buttermilk right in there and pour some right in there. I'm going to whisk this. Add some cinnamon right in here. I'm going to add some nutmeg right in this as well. So, I'm going to whisk it. Now we got this nice and good for the French toast. This pan's over here. Got coconut oil in there. Let me throw my veggies in here. As you can see, I'm sauteing these veggies over here in my omelet. This pan over here I'm going to use for my French toast. I cooked all this because I can always use this as a topping, you know what I mean? If I want to make a steak and cheese sandwich, or if I want to use it for topping on a pizza, you know what I mean? This will be already done, so I don't need to saute again. So get this nice and good over here. Like so. They give a shout out to some of my people. Sam Chicago, Kazan, over there in Pennsylvania. Part of my altar crew over there. And obviously I have my Law and Crime crew, Mindy over there in Oklahoma. I got Roe, Brandy, all Oklahoma over there. Joyce is over there in Nebraska. Gloria over there in Texas with Amy Lou. Special shout out to those two. You have Greg down there in Connecticut. Nomad. My girl Nomad out there in Oregon. Let's get you. All my Law and Crime crew over here. Lynn out there in England. Katie out there in England. April, she's out there in England. Apes, yep, April. Hope your tooth is doing better over there. Getting antibiotics. Okay, we got this all fucking banged out over here. Now I could cook these eggs on my in olive oil, coconut oil. I'm gonna use just a little bit of this. Greg, I told you about this stuff here. Yeah, I would use it. So it has a little bit of garlic in here. I mean, won't take much. It's about a teaspoon. Whole bottom, a little bit of sides. To get that omelet to bubble up. Like so. Alright, so I got 2 eggs in here right now. I'm going to add the ingredients real quick. Before I get going, I'm going to start by throwing a little bit of garlic salt right in here. Lightly. Garlic pepper. And for some spice. Okay, so I'm going to start by throwing some veggies right in here. Like so. Alright, so I added the Italian sausage, pepper, and mushroom in here. Next up, I'm going to put in some black peppered ham. Alright, people who aren't familiar with peppered ham, it's got black pepper crusted, you know what I mean? If you ever had black peppered chicken breast at the deli or something like that, you know what I mean? That's what it's like. It gives that nice pepper flavor to it. Alright, so I'm going to add cheese on this next. Sam! Yes, cheese. Heat up some coconut oil over here like that. And start my French toast. This I'm going to heat up right now. Turn this on. That's on a 4 or 5 setting I have. Alright, so if you don't know how to make an omelet like the guy or the girl it was yesterday in Law and Crime, said they don't know how to cook. First things first, you put this on medium, your stove. Okay, what's going to happen is it's going to heat up and it's going to bubble this. Then you're going to go around the rim of the pan, and you'll see what I'll do. This over here I'm heating up already for my French toast. See how it's nice and bubbling already? Okay. That's what you want. Don't be afraid of it. I have French toast over here heating up. And remember what I said about the rim? So we're going to do this. Like so. gently. Bob Ross is saying, we're painting a little happy little omelet over here. Happy little omelet over here. See? And so. Not sticking. And what you do is you get it to fold over. I'm going to grab a different spatula right here. Fold the bad boy right over, like so. I just flip that bad boy over. Alright, let me toss the bad boy. Look at that, huh? Nice and crusty cheese over here. Nice golden brown. So this is done. See? See how easy that was to make? You can do it too. If you believe in yourself and you trust your instincts and everything else, you can make these perfectly, you know what I mean? You don't need to be afraid of your stove though, you know? See? Working this magic over here. Alright, this is coconut oil I have in here. Don't worry, for people who never use coconut oil, your food will not taste like coconut. It will not taste like coconut. So don't be like, oh my god, he's mixing. No, it doesn't. It's just the name of it, you know what I'm saying? And once you do that first piece, these are going to be done pretty quick. So we have this going on, but let me give a few more shout outs to, let's see, Nancy down there in Florida. Nancy Wright down there in Florida. Tina's down there in Florida. Oh, my New York people. Christine Jericho down there in Long Island. GS down there in New York as well. Eric, upstate New York. He's from Alta. Can you imagine fucking, what's his name, cooking breakfast? This French toast is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. You know what I mean? Jesse Weber. Sitting at this dinner table, but you know what? Morgan & Morgan, you know, sponsors this. Sponsors fucking Easter dinner over here with, you know, baked mac and cheese. Personal injury. Injure yourself in the kitchen? Call Morgan & Morgan. Fuck out of here. See how quick this is done? Nice and golden brown. Alright, that mixture I made with the 2 eggs and the buttermilk, it will make 4 pieces of French toast. Whether it's this, whether it's Texas toast, that's another good option you can use for bread is the Texas toast stuff. It's real thick. Alright, here's my homemade syrup I was making. It's a concoction between like honey and, I'm gonna do these squeezy bottles right here. I was telling you about, Greg. Let me add some syrup right in here. So, add some honey next. Just shake it up. There you go. That's it. Now, my friends, French toast and an omelet. This right here, if you guys try this with buttermilk, you'll understand why I use that instead of regular milk. It'll be the best French toast you'll ever have. That's not just me saying it. It's Morgan and Morgan saying it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I try to give most of you guys a shout out, you know what I mean, from here in Massachusetts. You know, park the car in Harvard Yard, as they say, you know, but hope you guys are having a fabulous Tuesday, and thank you for watching. I'll see you and talk to you soon. Peace.